Crawford will do it again with Keith Van Horn and Jermaine O'Neal. O'Neal easily wins that one, and the Pacers will start us off in Game 5. In fact, 3 of the 4. Miller 0 for 2 to start. Ball knocked loose, and O'Neal puts it in, but credit Brad Miller for tipping that.
Let's do the bulk of the scoring.
Ron Artest, that's a 2-pointer. And Artest, who really was the star player of Game 4, knocks one down. McCullough keeps it alive, right to Tinsley, and Miller releases. And Reggie Miller with a slam. He looks over at Derek Stafford. He felt there was contact.
This is a long lead pass, Tinsley to Miller, and right here Miller figures on the dunk. There's got to be contact here as Kittle challenges the shot. The officials felt no contact, play on.
Just past the midway point, and you see the quick start for the Nets. They slow down. Kidd. Pretty move from Jason Kidd. That was his first one of the night. Jason Kidd misses. Kenyon Martin, the emphatic foul.
So when the ball's up on the board, he's overmatched in the offensive rebounding department.
Artesto answers back with a 3-pointer. He has the strength to deal with it. Aaron Wood around. They trail by 10. Now lead by 1. Martin, quick move. He's got amazing quickness for a guy his size.
They never crossed him on Kareem.
Jefferson, quick spin move. Oh, great block from O'Neal.
For you, even though Ali was there, it was Mercer that was leading that fast break.
Aaron Williams on the foul. Still outside as Mercer comes off the screen. Good open look. And Ron Mercer knocks down another. Mercer now averaged almost 20 points a game, granted for the Bulls last year, but he can score. And Harris puts it in. Inside and outside from Lucius Harris. Nets by 5.
Harris had some big games during the course of the season for the New Jersey Nets, and he's a guy that you don't want to let him get it going because he will string him out from outside.
Mercer's got it going. No notion about that 3. Brad Miller. And Brad Miller hits another. He's got 14. Allen at the first 3, having a subpar game. Is it something the Pacers are doing differently? As he hits the jumper. Miller for 3. Reggie Miller from downtown.
They're starting to switch pick and rolls.
O'Neal one-on-one with Kenyon Martin. O'Neal spinning. Tough shot, and he knocks it down.
Almost predetermines what he's going to do, Jermaine O'Neal. He'll get inside.
Martin. Again, the jump hook. That is his go-to move.
I'm going to say it once more. Left round, I don't agree with that assessment.
Jermaine O'Neal banks one in.
It's almost like stuff I'm hearing about Kevin Garnett in Minnesota. Like, you know,
Artest draped all over him. Martin, Kenyon Martin, big shot. He's got 22. Martin was 6 years old when they won that series. Again, the only playoff series the New Jersey Nets have won in the NBA. Oh, and a shot from Kidd. Haven't turned it over in the period. Artest, hard drive to the basket. On Artest with a very big bucket.
one of the few times that we've seen Indiana try to play.
7-point New Jersey lead. Miller for 3. Puts it in. Reggie Miller again.
Again, in transition, instead of putting his head all the way into the rim to receive the pin down.
O'Neal. Kittles goes to double. O'Neal powers in. Tough shot. And it's a 1-point game. A 10-2 run right now for the Indiana Pacers over the last 4 minutes. What was a 9-point lead has been cut to 1. Kidd the jumper. Puts it in. Jason Kidd, another big bucket.
Jason Kidd just answered the challenge. The challenge that they posed to him was, we're going under the Kidd. Watch the defensive player, Ali, go underneath the screen. Kidd has to stop, pull up, and get the look. They only have a little space before O'Neal shows, but he makes it. Now here's Reggie. Jason loses his footing. That's about as wide open as he's going to be and about as dangerous as you could ask for if you're New Jersey. But Miller misses the shot. All the strategy must have been explained then in this last time out, because that's it.
Miller coming off the screen. Van Horn switches. Miller tries to get the foul, and he does. Van Horn goes for the fake. And 3 free throws coming up for Reggie Miller, one of the premier free throw shooters in the history of the NBA.
You know when there's a great shooter, you switch on to him. The idea is to stop him from catching the basketball. Here comes Van Horn. There's the switch out. He switches out late. Make him go back door. Two's not going to beat you. But why would you leave your feet in this situation? Go straight up, make him shoot it over the top of you. You got him way back behind the three-point line. What a smart player Reggie Miller is.
The shot.
21 from the line in the series. Van Horn is fouled out.
Icing him. He probably doesn't think it's going to work. But the net player on the last free throw has to make sure they don't lose concentration because of his great free throw shooting ability and block out.
Oh, Miller missing the free throw. And the crowd delirious. 2-point game. Make it a 1-point game. Again, the Pacers out of timeouts. He has the last 7 New Jersey points, 11 of his 22 here in his fourth quarter. 2 clutch free throws from Jason Kidd. 3-point game. Now do you foul and make sure they don't take a three?
If it gets down below 8, I'm foul. I am going to foul. I'm not letting Reggie Miller get a shot.
Kevin Ollie goes in and misses a 2-pointer. Rebound and a foul. Jefferson grabbed it and he'll shoot free throws with 5.1 remaining. Jefferson, 2 big free throws for the rookie. Not even close. Still a 3-point game. This is the crucial one to make it a 4-point game with 5.1 remaining.
If he misses, by the time they get to half court, they must foul. They cannot risk it.
Misses both. O'Neal the rebound. Kevin Ollie brings it up. Throws it across. Miller for 3. Oh! He backed it in! He backed it in! And the game is tied. We're going to overtime.
You have to foul in that situation.
Now the officials are concurring. Bob Delaney signaled yes. Joe Crawford now saying, with the other official checking it, and they say yes, it beat the buzzer. Miller, the floater. Reggie Miller puts it in, and the Pacers get the first points of the overtime. Ron Artest is fouled out for cheering on his teammates.
Make that kind of shot. It's important right now. They regain their focus, just like Charlotte did to win their game as Williams jumps in with that jump hook. Baron Davis got that team together after the shot was taken away from him. And now with a lineup of Ollie, who they like for the ball handling, Mercer and Miller, who can make shots for him.
Mercer fires and puts it in. Ron Mercer with a big game, 16.
You're going home or you're going to go on to the next shot. All those small things show up in these kinds of situations.
Martin again with that quick shot, and he gets the roll. We're tied again. The crowd's been on its feet most of the overtime. Miller for 3. Bang! Reggie Miller again. And the Pacers up by 3 with a minute and a half remaining.
He wants the ball right now. You can see it. He's clapping for the ball.
29 for Reggie Miller. More playoff heroics. Kidd answers right back.
And Jermaine
Williams knocks it away. Harris double teams. Ron Mercer's hit some big shots and hits another. What a performance from Mercer off the bench with 18.
It was a nice pass out of the double team that time by Jermaine O'Neal. He wanted to hit Miller. Miller was cut off. He looked diagonally across and got Mercer.
Kidd with the left hand. Oh, what a play from Jason Kidd.
And they changed the matchup. They put Mercer in.
Martin with the slam on the Kidd penetration. Nets back by 1 with 26.2 remaining.
Same side of the floor. That's where they want to play from.
They go back to O'Neal. Martin right up on him. O'Neal spinning, stolen by Kenyon Martin. And then the foul on Jermaine O'Neal. Kenyon Martin with a terrific defensive play. And he'll shoot with 8.2 remaining. O'Neal is fouled out.
Morton becomes the aggressor even though he's on defense right now. He's not going to let Jermaine O'Neal take it. Once he feels the ball is brought down low, he's got those hands in there. He wants to get a deflection before O'Neal can run that drop step spin move into the middle of the lane.
Now Martin is not a great free throw shooter. Bet the 3. That of course, if Martin hits them both and misses the first, it's still a 1-point game.
Tipped it back out again.
Martin hits the second, and Isaiah Thomas
Switch out.
no fouls to give. Miller gets past Kittles. Miller inside with the slam. Reggie Miller ties it with 3.1 remaining. The Nets have a 20 left, and Byron Scott will use it now.
Exactly what Coach Fratello just said. They were so worried about the 3 that he drove it to the rim, and he got the dunk. It's exactly what they wanted opened up.
And Reggie was smart enough to understand we only need 2. There he is jumping out on the 3, and he goes right around Kerry Kittles, who uses up no time off the clock and trying to stop him. That's the threat of Reggie Miller. They're switching out on him. Don't let him get started on a 3, but play defense, for goodness sakes, instead of giving him a clear path to the basket.
And the Nets grateful for the new rule this year. There used to be a 20-second timeout. You could not advance the ball. Now you can. Martin's a Kidd. Kidd makes his drive, puts it up. No good. Double overtime. But Harris gets the rebound.
It's interesting.
Here comes Kittles, draws the foul, and one. Bad foul from Mercer, and Kittles with a chance for a three-point play.
That's better.
Mercer, tough fall-away shot. Ron Mercer offensively, a superb game. Kidd looking to make his move. Shot clock winding down. Kidd has to put it up. Oh, he puts it in. Ollie right in his face, and the Nets back up by 5. Time to do it, but the #1 seed advances to the second round. Some nice displays of sportsmanship as this hard-fought series comes to an end. That first playoff series, they defeated defending champion 76ers in the first round, lost in the second round to Milwaukee. This time, these current Nets will play the Charlotte Hornets in the second round. Jason Kidd, a spectacular performance.